Says we are witnessing the attempted overthrow of the democratically elected government, this president and his administration. Joining me now, presidential historian Doug Wead. Doug, good to have you with us. This is now clearly a battle between the establishment, the deep state, the left-wing national media, and the leftists, the Democratic Party. And we have news organizations pretending it's not occurring. How can this be?
There's been nothing like it, Lou. Nothing like it.
Ever in history.
This is making history, and who knows how they're going to write about this, but there's no question this is no less than the attempted overthrow of a democratically elected president of the United States by the national media. I mean, they announced it. You saw on election night, these are trained journalists. They were stoic under gunfire in Syria. They spoke with objectivity as the Twin Towers collapsed over their shoulder behind them, but they went into near hysterics when the election got away from them.
This president is now facing leaks. There are obviously factions within the White House itself, among his advisors, among his cabinet, among his staff, battling against the interests of the country and certainly his interest as president, as well as outside, trying to overthrow the entire Trump administration. What is he to do?
Boy, you know, this is the good and bad. We wanted him because he was an outsider. He is an outsider, so he hasn't been able to bring that army with him. Infrastructure's always been his problem. The ground game has been his problem. But my, this trip, the money, the deal with Saudi Arabia, the jobs that'll bring to America, I guess he's got to keep on what won the election. And those jobs, as they're coming to America, might help turn this around. That has to be his hope. It wasn't this bad under Reagan. I thought it was, but I reread Michael Deaver's book Behind the Scenes this week, and the numbers were about 53%. They're in the 90s. The 90%, that's we're talking about media and their opposition to the president. It's stunning.
Yeah, the Harvard study puts it as high as 98% opposition to this president, depending upon the issue. But overall, as you say, around 95%. It is full on, no question about it. An effort to overthrow this president. Doug Wead, great to have you with us as always.
Thank you, Lou.
Thanks so much.